Hey, what's up, Trevor? How's it going, man? What is that? 3, 4, 3, 10 spots total left, looks like. Let me update this page here. All right. Let me just update this. Okay, why this is not working. What's the point if that doesn't freaking work? All right, welcome in. Couple guesses already. So, gold bag. I didn't even say on the thing. I think you guys understood that. Gold bag, black bag, zero bag. I didn't put a bag. Have a running back in the bag that led the league at least once in rushing yards in a year. Guess who it is to get some credit tonight. The other thing is our bounty. We're working on those mini helmets from baseball, hockey, football. If you get it as a group, we'll random all the names and someone will win that. Also, freebie tonight, Jordan Love. So someone will win that no matter what. But the bounty will be extra on the side as well. The funny thing about this one is, if I was just good with logos and heat and stuff, I think you could buy a new logo for $10 and peel that one off and cover the gouge, and you'd be just fine. It's pretty close to it. I'll show it when we get there, but anyways, that's going to be a giveaway. I don't think I've done I probably have, but it felt like a good day to do another giveaway for full size, so I did it. Josh Jacobs, Evan Smith. 4 different guesses so far. Okay, welcome in. So get your guesses in for both the bounty and the gold bag. As far as opens go, we have 3 left in Big L's. That's a random team, so you just need to tell me you want a spot, and I'll mark you down for it. 3 spots total left there. In the hockey jersey, we have, I think it's 4. Yeah, so 4 to 6 spots. 4 will close us with 4 randoms. More than 4, we'll just have less randoms. I'll read the players that are left there in a second. Still some great names left, including 1 or 2 pitcher headliners, I think, still left there. Baseball's closed. Gold Rush licensed football jersey has 3 left. There will be 2 solos after that for $8 as well, but I decided to do that instead of having an $8 off spot. So 3 left there. I'll read who's left. I think there's still, I don't even know, 6 headliner names still left there. I'll highlight those when we get to them. If you're after a headliner name, not everyone does, and I get the reasons why you would or wouldn't. Jason, you want to spot Big Al's? You got it. So 2 left there, 4 left in hockey, 3 left in football. I'll read the list as soon as a couple more people show up, so I'm not reading them multiple times. So I can go down here so you can look at NFL and hockey names that are still left. Let's do this. That's fine right there. Barry Sanders, Eric Dickerson, 6 guesses, 6 different names. I like it. There's a lot of different players that have led the league in rushing. Obviously, there's some from back in the day that I don't have autographs from, so don't guess them. There's some that are harder to get. Maybe skip them on guessing unless you think I have a harder name in there. But use that to your advantage. Don't guess a name that you've never seen unless you're brave and you think I have it in the bag, which could always happen. 8 guesses, 8 different names. I like it. Okay, I'm going to start reading off now since we have a few more in here. 3 left here, 4 left here, 2 left here. Let's start with our football spots. Licensed jersey, I think we've opened 2 so far, so 4 left. I'll read these. I'll highlight which ones are pictured headliners when we go over them instead of showing a picture like I've been doing, just for those that are interested. So names that are still left: Aaron Rodgers, Adrian Peterson, Bo Nix, he's a pictured headliner. Bob Greasy, Brian Thomas Jr., Chad Johnson, Champ Bailey, Dan Marino is a pictured headliner. Derek Carr, Doug Flutie, Earl Campbell, Eddie George, Eric Dickerson, Garrett Wilson, Jack Lambert, Jason Taylor, Joe Theismann, Joey Bosa, John Elway. I'm not sure if he's a pictured headliner. He might be. Josh Allen is a pictured headliner. Justin Herbert, I don't think he is, but great hit either way. Kenneth Walker, Kirk Cousins, LT, Marshall Faulk, Penix, Phil Simms, Ron Jaworski, Thurman Thomas, Tim Brown, Travis Hunter is a pictured headliner. Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa, Tyreek Hill, and Warren Moon. And if this was teams, Miami has like 4 players still available here. But it's not teams, it's players. LT, Aaron Jones, 10 guesses, 10 different names. I like it. So 3 left there in the football jersey to close us. Bunch of fun names. I think I highlighted 5 or 6 that are pictured that are still not claimed. Right. Gone, locked. Available, gone. So Nix, Herbert is, I guess. Elway is. So the 2 I was questioning both are. Nix, Herbert, Elway, Allen, and Hunter are still, so 5 left that are pictured headliners that are available. Claim them because others hit a little more often, but when you hit one of those, it's well worth it. Okay. I'll get reading hockey here in just a second. AP, is that in the claim or the bag? Jeff, in bag, perfect. Okay, so 3 left to close us there. We'll do that break 3rd tonight, so we still have a little bit to close that one. In hockey, there are 4 spots left, and we'll have 4 solos after these 4 spots get sold. So just a little bit more work to do. Hockey, we've got Adrian Kempe, Kings, Alexander Barkov, Panthers, Andrei Svechnikov, Hurricanes, Andrei Vasilevsky, Lightning, Andrew Mangiapane, Oilers, Brett Hull, Wings, and Brett Hull, Stars, both available. Cam York, Flyers, Claude Giroux, Senators, Elvis Merzlikins, Blue Jackets, Felix Potvin, Maple Leafs, Gabriel Velarde, Jets, Grant Fuhr, Oilers, Jake Evans, Canadians. Jared McCann, Kraken. I just saw Jake Evans come out in, not this series, in his own series on the website. I had the Ducks and was hoping I hit a Duck, but Canadians came out. Joseph Woll. If I see these guys get hit elsewhere from this series, I remove them. That's what we did with a few earlier. Kyle Connor, Jets. Matt Boldy, Wild. Matt Coronado, Flames. Mike Matheson, Canadians. Milan Hajduk, Avalanche. Nick Paul, Lightning. Nikita Zadorov, Flames. Philip Kurashev, Blackhawks. Peter Kochetkov, Hurricanes. Rogie Vachon, Canadians. Thomas Chabot, Senators. Trent Frederick, Oilers. Trevor Linden, Canucks. Tyler Seguin, Stars. Larry taking Hole on the Stars. Gotcha. So, whoops. 3 left here, 3 left there, 2 left in Big Al's. This licensed jersey is 24. You get 3 names, so your claim plus 2. So 8 a player, but if you're claiming a full spot, 24. We will have 2 solos available for 8 as well. After it fills and we run the randoms, there'll be 2 left over. What am I doing here? I'm doing Larry V. Whole Stars, you said? Yes. I have 2 notifications, but it's not for this. So we are good. It's for someone else tagging me. Barry Sanders in the bag. Okay, we had a few Barry Sanders in the bag, so we broke the record. We broke the chain of all different names, but tons of good guesses. May have it right already, may not have guessed it already with the 10 or 11 names we have. Fuhrer in hockey, you got it. So just 2 left in hockey and 3 left in football. I'll come back and read those in a second. The 2 left in Big Al's, we can fill that whenever we want to. The sooner we fill it, the sooner I can run the randoms and you guys can look at trading, selling such and such. Grant Fuhrer. So almost there, guys. Should be 20, it is. Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson, the NFL jersey, gotcha. Jonathan, thank you. I don't know if there's 2 Johnsons. I kept putting B. Jackson and J. Taylor and B. Sanders, but I think there's only 1 of each of those last names on this one. Bill's guessing Josh Jacobs in the bag. We had Barry Sanders above. Okay. Down to 2 left here. Make that 1. Eric's going to take off Josh Allen. I saw someone today offering to trade a Josh Allen jersey, and they wanted to trade for a couple names that are way smaller. I'm pretty sure they're just being a doofus for April Fool's Day, so I did not bite on it. But maybe I missed a great trade opportunity. Josh Allen, did I get rid of Chad Johnson? I did. Travis Hunter. Okay, that closes football. So let me go over here. We'll get running randoms in just a second. 15 should be, what, 32 names left? Yep. I'll copy that because we'll do that now. 2 left in hockey, guys. I'll come back and read those in a second. But we're almost there. And then 2 left in Big Al. So just 4 total spots left. Let's run the randoms on the football jersey. If you're just jumping in now, the guess for the bag is an NFL player that led the league in rushing 1 year at least. Could be someone that did it once. Could be someone that did it more than once. Could be retired. Could be current. It's a bigger guess pool today. So we almost always have someone get it right. But I think the last few weeks we've had every other day someone get it right. Let's see if that changes today. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's post these ones. James taking a spot in Big Al's case. So 1 left there, 2 left in hockey. We're almost there, guys. 7 times. Remember, on the 7th roll, the last 2 names, 31 and 32, will be available for $8. You can claim 1 at a time. First to claim either or both or whatever gets them for $8 if you want them. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Joe Theismann, Kirk Cousins. A couple quarterbacks, both played for Washington. Interesting. Solos. Last 3 were quarterbacks. I want to say we hit Kirk Cousins the last time we did licensed jerseys from Gold Rush, didn't we? Or maybe that was Hip Rate. I can't remember which one. Probably hit them in both at this point. Let's go here and paste them. And then grab these and paste them. And then grab these and paste them. And get rid of these. Jeff taking Theismann, you got it. So these are $8, so I'll type 8 on the Kirk Cousins spot. Okay, I'm going to read through one more time here. James, I've got you on Big Al. So one more spot here. As soon as that fills, we'll run the randoms for the full size so you guys can start trading. I know that you're matched up to a team now. Don't pay attention to that. They're just in order of claim so we can assign them correctly. So one spot left in Big Al's, $43, 4 boxer. 2 spots left in hockey. I'm going to read these names one more time. I know, annoying. You're good. You're good, Jeff. Adrian Kempe, Alexander Barkov, Andrei Svechnikov, Andrei Vasilevsky, Andrew Mangiapane, Brett Hull on the Red Wings on this one. Cam York, Claude Giroux, Elvis Merzlikins, Felix Potvin, Gabriel Velarde, Jake Evans, Jared McCann, Joseph Wool, Kyle Connor, Matt Boldy, Matt Coronado, Mike Matheson, Milan Hayduk, Nick Paul, Nikita Zadorov, Philip Kershev, Peter Kochetkov, Roji Vachon, Thomas Shabbat, Trent Frederick, Trevor Linden, Tyler Seguin. Do I get 3 off for all football players? Yeah, we just have to price them all at 21 at that point, huh? Nice catch. I'm trying to think, out of all these 30 names, there's probably still, or 28 names. I have way too many jerseys in my collection, more than probably anybody should have. That goes for helmets and jerseys, but there's still probably 8 or 9 jerseys in this that I would love to have. I mean, all of them are great, but 8 or 9 that I would claim. Okay, so let's do this. We'll wait one more second here before we start running on the Juice Baseball. I'd like to either fill this or this one before we get rolling. Then we'll do Juice Baseball. Then we'll do East Coast if it's full. And then we'll do Licensed Football Jersey, Racky, and Big L's. That's the order tonight. Live fills will be the same as we've done the last little while. 3 boxer live fill. I just picture it. It's a museum where no one touches anything. My son plays down here. Do you have a lot of soccer jerseys? I don't. I have one here that I can use for the series, but I don't have any soccer jerseys in my collection, I don't think. The majority of my jerseys are hockey and football. Anyways, Eric, no, my son has a basketball hoop down here, a couple of them, 3 of them. One on the door, a little tiny one, a big one that you can move around, and then a smaller one for little kids. He kicks balls, throws stuff. It hits the jerseys. That's why they're in bags. Helmets are on this side, so I'm not really where he plays basketball, but people touch stuff. Did you say Seguin was available in Jersey? He is. He's actually the final name left on the checklist. There's still 2 spots left, but he's our lowest name because we already hit. No, we didn't hit. Askarov got claimed. But yeah, he's the last name I read there. I know you were after him when he was in Big Al's to no success. Chris, you got it. So it's 28 for this one. You'll get him and 1 other player at random. We're so close, guys. I'll hang out here for a second, see if we can just get them both filled and ran so that we can roll through all the breaks at once instead of having to come back and fill it. 1 left in hockey, 1 left in Big Al's full size. Happy Wednesday to all. If anyone's a soccer fan, I got Hurricane Soccer Ball. Yeah, you do. Who's the soccer player I have here that we haven't used? I've got a Luis Suarez jersey, Inter Miami. I should put that one in soon. Inter Miami for the MLS, Luis Suarez, who is, I always get him and the other dude mixed up. Luis Suarez, is he the biter that played for Uruguay, or is he the Argentinian that plays with Messi? There's two guys, and I can't remember which one's the biter. I think Luis Suarez is the biter. He's a great player. With that Messi jersey out. I used to have a bunch of Messi jerseys. I moved them all. Anyways, I'm just looking at that. Luis Suarez, we could put it. Inter Miami, I think it's a pink jersey, which is cool. My son loves Messi, so. Okay, since they're not full and we're not getting them claimed up here, let's just start with baseball. We'll come back and try to fill one here, and then we'll run those randoms when we get there. It is Uruguay. Okay, was he the one that was biting people in the, or was it Messi's Argentinian teammate? I think it was him. I think it was Suarez. I rooted for Chile of those years. And they had, I can't even remember their names now. It's been a while. Nothing's wrong with Messi. You're either Messi or Ronaldo. I'm Team Messi. One of those aggressive players. Yeah. I could find more soccer to add in. We've had a few, but Suarez is the only one I have right now. I think I traded away a few as well. All right, guys, let's roll with Gold Rush Juiced Ball. It's our final ball. We'll come back. We'll fill East Coast because that's what's happening next. We'll fill Big Al's, and then we'll run the football items after these two. In the baseball, I'll read these off. There was a few bought. I don't think any trades happened. Don't watch or will ever watch soccer. I have a hard time watching a normal soccer game, but I'll watch the World Cup. I love World Cup stuff, especially the elimination round. It's fun for me. Okay, Craig, you've got Judge, Yager, Bryant, Merrill, Griffey, Acuna, and Tatis. You sold Floyd Mayweather to Vlad for $4, so take 4 off yours, Craig. Jeff, you had Mantle, Peyton, Hamels, Wood, DiMaggio, Thomas, and Mullen, and you sold Patrick Ewing to Jonathan S. for $4. Bill S., you had Ted Williams, Julio Rodriguez, Jeff Bagwell, and Gerald Ford, Aaron, Robert, Bueller, and Larkin. Christie had Skeens, Electra, Pedro Martinez, Mike Tyson, Mays, Soto, Wilkins, and Love. Michael D., you had Bird, Giannis, Manny, and Chipper. Greg, you had Clinton, Yelich, Torrey, Chevy Chase, Sanders, Jefferson, Yunt, and Jonathan Taylor. Elliott, you had Bush, Sosa, Gardner, and Ryan. I do have a Sammy Sosa on the way for the licensed jersey, too. I don't know if we ever had him. I think I bought one before, and it was a little bit too low quality and a little bit. I didn't realize it was a knockoff style, and it was, so I just sold it. Didn't use it for the series, but now I got a fun one coming. Nick F., Vlad, Elway, Sheen, and Morant. Brad, you have Koufax, Matsui, Jimmy Carter, Alvarez, Morgan, Iverson, Suzuki, and Montana. Scorching, you have De La Cruz, Staubach, Tomei, and Cabrera. Jonathan R., you have Mattingly, Tyreek Hill, Dallas Stars, Fred McGriff. David P., you have Marino, Rodman, Lillard, and Kidd. Geez, football, basketball. Tom, you claimed the only solo, which was Devontae Adams for $4. That's how I feel about hockey. I used to think hockey was not my sport either. I just need that to click for baseball. I need to have something happen where it rewires my brain, and then maybe I'll love baseball too. This is the last ball, guys, so I'm going to close it off to random it. I already have a new case of baseballs, but it's the classic series that are all MLB players. A lot of you guys like that. Some don't. It's the cheaper version. I don't know that we'll start that next week because we might do bats instead. Something will replace the ball. It might be the new series of baseballs. If not now, in the next few weeks, we'll start those. But Juiced is out. There's no new Juice to buy. So that's where we're at. Okay, welcome in, everyone. If you're just joining, there's 2 guessing games. The divisions for the bounty, which is Sammy Sosa, Capo Caconan, and Darrelle Rivas. There's also the gold black bag guess, which is main running back that led the league in rushing yards at least 1 year. Also, 1 spot left in hockey, 1 spot left in Big Al's, and that's all that's left. Box 7 for the Gold Rush Juice Ball. See if we can get something fun here. Let's do a double cut. Pretty close on the bounty. Sorry, keep it on the screen. Pretty close on the bounty, 29%, 29%, 21%, 21%. What was that, like 7-5, 7-5? I think 7 guesses, 7 votes, 7 votes, 5 votes, 5 votes with 24 votes. Somewhere in that range. Ooh, I've got the worst hangnail that's so. I just smashed it on there. Cardinals games are a blast. Yeah, I gotta. We don't have a team here. I just saw a list today that said the 3 cities that are closest to having an MLB team, and it's Salt Lake again. So these have been backwards. Salt Lake, and I forget who the other 2 were. I know that the Jazz / Mammoth owner wants to bring baseball here, so maybe it's something that'll happen. If that happens, I'll be set, man. Besides NFL, but even if an NFL team came here, I would not ditch the Packers. That would just be my basement pick or something. I think Nashville was one, Eric. I think you're right. Nashville, I don't know if that one was... I can't remember what the third one was, but Salt Lake, Nashville, and then there was one other one, and there was 4 that were semi-close but not close enough for the cities. I saw a list today. So, okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Man, I don't recognize that. Saw a rumor during offseason, Austin Matthews to Utah for Iginla, Peterka, and some picks. Ugh. I love Matthews, but I don't know that I want to do that. I like Peterka, and T.J. Iginla is great for the future. That's not one that I recognize right off the bat, unless that's like Vlad, if that's a V, but I don't know if that's... I don't think that's Vlad Guerrero Jr.'s signature. Anyone know who that is before I cheat and look at the box? I remember seeing something about Matthews coming here. Who else were they talking about bringing here? Oh, yeah, Ronald Acuna kind of has a signature like this too, if it's a little more messy, but I don't think that's either of them. And it's kind of right on the side, so it's hard to see. I mean, we can do it there, but I'm trying to show you the full signature. Saw Cubs and Cards at Wrigley back in 2017. That's cool. Going to Wrigley Field. Yeah, Iginla, I keep seeing lists that he's like the number one. He's our number one prospect, our number one guy, but he's high on the list of all teams as far as prospects. So, okay, I don't know who that is. If you guys know, great. I don't see any guesses besides those 2, Acuna and I said Vlad, but I don't think it's him. That's Wilkins. That could beat me. I'd have to look at the. I think I have a Wilkins jersey back here somewhere that we just did a trade with. I'll pull it out and see if it looks similar. Dominique Wilkins, ending with a basketball name in the juiced. Well, I was close. I wasn't, and neither were you. I remember reading that name, but I have no idea where it is. So let me look through. It wasn't on the basketball line that I talked about. Right City. Yeah, that's true. Atlanta. There it is on the Willie May spot. Chris D. A few of you guys have got some luck with the baseballs. Chris, you're one of them. You've hit on and off throughout these cases. Chris D hitting Dominique Wilkins. Hold on, I'll just for the kick of it. Where is this thing? Yeah, I guess so. It's a skinny little one, huh? I see it. Okay. I would have never guessed that, but it is very similar. Made a trade on that. Two of you guys made a trade, so that one's going out tomorrow. Congrats, Dominique Wilkins on the juice ball going to Christy. Chris, nice hit. We'll leave it out for now. It doesn't hurt the bounty because it's not football, so we're still zeros. Well, let's keep it rolling. It is time for East Coast, but we're just a little bit away, so let me pull this up. We're 1 claim short. I believe we have 21 claims, 22 will get it done. We'll probably just continue doing 2 boxers, pick one random one because the amount of claims will drop now. The dollar amount will go up a little bit, but hopefully not much. I think this gets us to 10, right? Yeah, there's 12 there. Okay, 1 claim short. If anybody knows who they want, I could delete this. I will forego reading the full list, so I'll give that 30 seconds before I start reading again. If there's a team you want me to look at too, I'm happy to do that. Checking Facebook, no claim on Big Al's or East Coast. So 1 left here, 1 left in Big Al's 4 boxer for 43. It's a random teams. As soon as either of these close, I'll run the randoms and we'll get rolling. Gold Rush license will go after East Coast, then Ragkey will go, and then Big L's, and then some life fills. I'm going to grab a drink while we're waiting for either of these to close. I'll read these lists. I'll read the list of names again one more time when I come back if no claim. This will never open normal. They fly open. Okay. Oh, there it is. That closes us. Brian with Hey Duke. Let's get some randoms going now. Thanks, Brian. Good luck to you. And then again, the only thing left open is one spot left in Big Al's. As soon as that fills up, I'll run the randoms. If we have to do it right before we roll, that's fine too. You just have less time to trade or sell, which might be a good thing, honestly. Sometimes we're our own worst enemies on trades or sells. 7 times here, guys. We'll still have to sell 4 solos for 14 apiece as soon as we see who they are. If Hey comes out screaming, you're hoping to get him as a random, huh? I know you've claimed him a few times. There's a few guys you're after, so you got to pick and choose. 5, 6, and 7. Solos are Vasilevsky, Coronado, Frederick, and Wool. Some fun names there. A couple goalies in there. I don't know. I don't think Coronado's a goalie, but I know Wool and Vassy are. I know Frederick is not. Yeah. Look at that. A pictured headliner making it to the solos. James, I've got you with Vassy. Vasilevsky. Jason and Nick just behind. These are $14 solos. Wool, Frederick, and Coronado. I'm going to start reading off who has who. We will wait until these get filled up before we roll. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I must have already updated that, so that's good. Okay, Louis, I've got you with Bedard and Shabbat, Nick, Sundin, and McCann, Jonathan R., Fleury, Giroux, Larry V., Geeky, and Kurashev, Jonathan R., Olmark, and Merzlikins, Askarov, and Svechnikov, Jeff H., Howe, Potvin, Chelios, and Matheson, Jake G., Gauthier, sorry, it's always 2 different ways in my brain to say it. Brett Hull, Red Wings as the random, Brian W., Yossi, Boldy, Gunther, and Kempe, Daryl, you have Kovalev and Connor, Brian W., Dostal and Barkov, Jason T., Esposito and Evans, Daryl, Marchenko and Vachon, James, Cheevers and Zadorov, Trevor J., Forsberg and Mangiapane, Brian W., Wolf and York, Larry V., Hull, Stars and Linden, Jonathan R., Fuhr and Velarde, Chris C. Sagan and Paul for the Lightning, Brian Hayduke and Kochikov, James M. Vasilevsky, Joseph Wool, Trent Frederick, Matt Coronado are our last 3 solos. As soon as those get picked up, we'll roll. I'll run the randoms for the boxes here. Let me do that now. Top 2 numbers. We're still looking to open one of these boxes that got cut into. Come on, give me one of them to open tonight so I can see if they slice the thing up. 3, there's 2, sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hey, I think we got one. And look, surprise, surprise, 2 next to each other, like every single night we do this. 50 and 53. Pretty sure 53 was one of the ones that was, one of the ones that was cut. 33 is the other one. All right, we get to explore the cut box and see if they took out a McDavid and put in a NFC Championship Eagles t-shirt from the year they didn't win the NFC Championship. Okay, we'll hang out for a few minutes while these ones get claimed up. For the sake of time, I'm going to discount all those down to 11 instead of 14. So Wool, Frederick, Coronado are 11 instead of 14. Because why not? I think I can do one stacked out, and they might all fit on the shelf again. Give me 1 second here. Who wins the Dirty 100? Whoever wins it can keep that plus the replacement we get you, if that's the case. But I'm just joking. I joke worst case scenario just in case it does happen. Because that would be my luck, you know? Okay, I've got Bill taking Wool for 11. Took McDavid's sub to Jung. Then I'd have to go grab the other Jung from the corner just to prove it wasn't me. Oh, man. Let me just change these. So 11, Bill got you. Let's do this right here with a double asterisk, just one asterisk to show it's cheaper. John's going to take Matt Coronado, got you. Whoops. With an asterisk. And then just Trent Frederick on the Oilers alternate fanatic, which is that cool jersey I like that says Oilers. I know that doesn't seem very cool, but it's that like cream jersey that I want. I actually have one. I forget who I traded, but the Mangiapane from a few series back. Who hit that and traded me? I can't remember now. If you're here, tell me. Last one is Trent Frederick. Yeah. We open it and there's a Josh Strong in there. Trent Frederick, $11. I'm going to remove 50 and 53. Was it you, Jason? I can't remember who it was. Last one, and then we're good to go. I'll leave it up because if I close it, everyone will think we're full. We're not full. Still just one spot left in Big Al's full size, guys. 43. As soon as it closes, I'll run the random so that you guys can start looking at trading, selling if you want to. But we're going to run with 50 and 53. There's the cut they decided to do. Don't you think that they would just like see that this is a box that can be opened and then, because they taped it back up. Or no, I taped this, didn't I? Wasn't it just flapping? Never mind. But don't you think they could just like tape it, peek in there, and then tape it back if they're going to do like a little check in customs instead of cutting at a spot that's not supposed to be opened? Is that too easy? Last spot, Trent Frederick. $11. Okay, for the sake of time, I'm going to leave him unsold. I'm not going to discount him again. If he hits, I'll do an auction for him for $14. Maybe I don't even know what I'll do there, but it'll sell for 14 if he hits. If not, we'll just leave him unsold. Let's roll 50-53. I know the last time that happened, the only unsold hit, and I just gave it away. I'm not going to do that again for this one. If it happens. I don't need to stand because we're doing jerseys. Okay, box 50. Good luck, all. Thanks for joining again tonight, guys. I appreciate it. I look forward to Monday, Wednesday nights. Always something fun coming out. Oh, jeez. Oh, and as a reminder, I only said at the very start, but then people started joining in, and I forgot to remind anybody that joins anything tonight, just like we would do if we were doing the bounty. I'm going to put every name into the list. Someone will win this tonight, whether it's from a hockey break, baseball break, Racky break, Big Al's, jersey break. You can see that UPS used this in a sword battle. It served him well. I honestly think if you took this decal off, I don't know how to do it, but to put some heat, I'm sure I could figure it out. Put a new one on and just slide it an inch this way. I think you'd cover up the majority of that and you wouldn't even know it was damaged. So giving away a Jordan Love Authentic tonight. Beckett certified. I won that in a winner's choice, and the person that shipped it to me did not want to help me whatsoever with the damage, so I just said whatever, and I moved on with life. Okay, here we go. Jersey number 1. 3, 2, 1. Battle wounds, literally. Well, I know the team. I don't know which one of these guys it is. There's like 3 or 4 Canadians, but that's a Canadians Classic jersey. Is this literally the guy that I said, oh, don't worry, he didn't come out in this series. He came out in the other one that I was joining? I think it is, because that looks like it's Evans. So I just proved myself right there. If so, I think that's Jane and Evans. 3, 2, 1, and it is Jake Evans. Jake Evans. You said mine, please. Did you have Jake Evans or did you have the other guy? If I win, I'll say game used helmet. You could. Why can't I find Jake Evans? Yeah, it is you, Jason. On your Esposito spot, you got Jake Evans. Canadians random going to Jason. Like I said, I joined his side series that he runs. I think he does 60 jerseys too, maybe less. I had the Ducks, so I was hoping to get Cutter or Dostal or even maybe Timu Solani, and no Ducks came out. It was Evans and a couple other guys. Great jersey here. I'm not going to try to read that. Le Flamme Bleu. Tendin Le Flamme Bleu. They like going to Lambeau. Fanatics Premium, Daryl, if you're here, read that for me, please. No bras allowed. Tendon in Lambeau. First Canadians, nice. Congrats. Good hit. Jake Evans, Fanatics Premium, Classic. Nice hit there. That is a random. I'm hoping to get a claim here on the second one. Jake Evans is current player, right? I hit Canada teams only in East Coast. Hey, there's only what, 6 or 7 Canadian teams too. I'm trying to see every NHL team in Utah against the Mammoth, and I think I'm up to like 16 now, but I bet I've seen 3 or 4 Canadian teams. Jake Evans starting us off. Okay. Time for the damage box. None of you guys admitted to me that you saw it when I opened it, so hopefully no one did. I did not. I tried to tape that live while you guys were watching. Let's see what we got here. Box 53, one of our damaged boxes. Hopefully not a damaged jersey. If it is, at the very end of all exhausted tries, I will take care of you. If the post office or UPS, wherever this is from, or East Coast, or whoever won't help me, I will take care of it. Yeah, it's just flopping right off because it's non-existent. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, cool. It's been a while since we've pulled him. He's probably been a while since we pulled this team, too. He's one of, well, I'm pretty sure both him and his teammate are in the top 25 in goals scored this year. He might be the lower one. I forget which one's on top. East Coast COA, obviously, on this one, that is a Winnipeg Jets jersey, and that's the Ginger Sniper, Kyle Connor. Great hit there. He hit for me last night, too. Oh, he did. That's right. I logged in just in time when you opened. I didn't have him. I don't know who won that, but I saw that you hit Kyle Connor last night. Yes, you did. Who has him? Kyle Connor. Any more Big L? Yeah, there's one spot left, Nick. I'll give it to you if you want it. Last spot sold at a discount? Really? Man, I wish I would have just bought that for full price. I think I already bid on and won like 7 or 8 names, and he's just a guy I already have, so I didn't focus on him. He's not a discount name to get. Kyle Connor, there it is on the Kovalev spot. Daryl, Daryl shaking off the dust. Hasn't hit in a little bit. Nice hit, Daryl. Kyle Connor, Jets. You got it, Nick. Good time to log in. Daryl, what's up, man? Nice hit. Ginger Sniper going to you. Why can't I think of his teammate? Who's his teammate that is barely ahead of him in goals scored? Is it Morrissey? Two of them are in the top 20, 25-ish for goals scored, right behind my Utah Gunther. Winnipeg. Adidas Pro on this one. Scheifele, thank you. Morrissey's D. As soon as I said Morrissey, I was thinking it's not him. Scheifele. Scheifele, thank you. Who was the one that... one of these two, Connor, or I think it was Scheifele, played through some sort of adversity last year. Someone in his family died or something and came back and scored. I can't remember what it was, just like Clayton Keller did. Great hits, Jason and Daryl. Sorry to everyone else. I know some of you guys are, like I always say on hockey, some of you guys only join hockey or maybe hockey a little bit more, but the streak can feel pretty dang bad if you don't hit for a few weeks in a row. So I'm sorry. Hopefully it changes for you. Great hit there. I have a guy in my series. He'll be happy to see that. He chases Jets. He'll have to beat me to it, Daryl. No, I'll leave Connor alone. I've got a Connor or two, I think. Great hits, both randoms. So no claim there, unfortunately, but both fun hits. Kyle Connor especially. So congrats, you two. Sorry, everyone else. So Frederick, unsold, unhit. So no harm, no foul there. Let's go over here. We'll close this on the full size. So let me run that random. We're not going to run that one for 3 more breaks. We're going to do licensed jersey first, then Racky, then Big Al's. But let's get your teams going here. I'll put Nick F, even though I meant Nick B. I'll run these just like I would normally. I'll paste them, and then we'll resort and see who you have. I'll read the list now so you know, and then I'll come back and read them again when we do it. Please remind me to close the poll here in a second and do the guesses. I don't think I'll forget, but just in case. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's going slow. Look at that. Both combos at the very top. Interesting. Cleveland on the bottom. Pay special, please. Both combos there. Cleveland on bottom. Bill S., you got both combos, so we'll check that. Cleveland, Nick B., you were the last one to claim. You got the last team there. You guys want to trade or sell or buy or offer, whatever, now's the time. Let's double check them. Bill on the combo, Nick B. on Cleveland. Okay, I'm going to read them off just so you know, and then we'll get going over to the football jersey, then Racky, then Big L's. In the 4-boxer, random teams, Bill S., you had both combo spots. Brian W., Atlanta, Joseph, Baltimore, Brad, Buffalo, Brian W., Chicago, Elliott, Cincy, Nick B., Cleveland, Bill S., Dallas, Tony C., Denver, Trevor, Detroit, Kyle, Green Bay, Elliott, Houston, Greg, Indy, Zach B., Jacksonville, Bill S., Kansas City, Tim, Las Vegas, AJ, the Chargers, Greg, Rams in Miami, Kevin, Minnesota, Greg, New England, Vlad, New Orleans, Brad, the Giants, Zach B., Philadelphia, Jesse, Pittsburgh, Greg, San Francisco, Jason T., Seattle, James, Tampa Bay, and Tim, Washington. Can't see my team. Jason, you have Seattle. Oh, yeah, it's blocked because of the little screen down there. If I go over here, you can. Seattle, Jason. Green Bay for Cincy, Saints up for trade, Seattle for trade, Tampa Bay up for trade. If anyone's interested, the team for team, Green Bay, Cincy. Elliot, you have Cincy. Kyle had Green Bay. If you guys want to make a trade there, let me know, Elliot. And then I'll come back and revisit the. He says no thanks for the trade. I'll come back and revisit the Saints, Seattle, and Tampa Bay if anyone wants to buy him. Green Bay for Tampa Bay. James offers. Green Bay is Kyle. We knew that. Tampa Bay is James. If you want to trade the Bays, the old NFC Central teams, go for it. We'll come back to that. Licensed jersey time, guys. The only open player is Kirk Cousins. I'm going to discount him to 6 instead of 8. We have hit him before, not from this case. Never a bad name to have. Chad, you have Jonathan Taylor, Jason Taylor, both the Taylors, and Derek Carr. Craig, you're going to take, is that Kirk Cousins you taking? Cousins? Let me know if it is, because he's Kirk. Yeah, okay, you got it. So 6 instead of 8 on that one. You'll swap the bays. You got it. Okay. Seattle's up for sale or trade. New Orleans is up for trade. And that's it, because everyone's got moved. So we're doing Kyle C trade. And we're doing, is it James? James M trade. I've not checked these payments from the live fill, so I will change the marks around. Vlad, Atlanta for New Orleans. If you want to do that, Vlad. Atlanta for New Orleans. Let them know. I'll come back to reading over here. Bill S., you have Mahomes, Dickerson, and Tyreek Hill. Greg, you have Moss, Thurman Thomas, Earl Campbell. Brad, you have Joe Green, Champ Bailey, Bob Greasy. Larry V., you have Butkus, Herbert, and Marino. Scorching, Montana, Lambert, and Tua. Jonathan R., Sanders, Wilson, Rogers. Shane, you have Jackson, Eddie George, John Elway, Brian W. Urlacher, Thomas, and Nix. Trevor, Warner, Lawrence, and Bosa. Jake G. of Jefferson, Falk, and Walker. Rick J. Love, Tim Brown, Ron Jaworski, Jonathan R., Chad Johnson, Phil Sims, LaDainian Tomlinson. Eric, you have Josh Allen, Michael Penix, and Adrian Peterson. Brian W. Hunter, Flutie, and Moon. Jeff H., you grabbed Theismann, and Craig, you grabbed Kirk Cousins. Congrats on your Green Bay helmet. Probably a triple up night for you. Oh, boy. He hopes, yeah. I'll pass on Atlanta. I have a couple. It's okay. We'll come back and talk trade sales there when we get there. Let's get going on this licensed jersey. Let's get a box number, then we'll close the poll. We'll get the guesses going. Listening now and you haven't been before, guess a running back that led the league in yards at least one time in his career throughout the year. If you get it right, you get some credit to use tonight. The bounty is close still, kind of, but there's a front runner, so I'll close it here in a second if it stays that way. Let's get a box number. And again, everyone has a chance at the love. Someone will win this tonight. It is damaged, but not, I mean, you can see the gash there. You could probably get a new decal, put it on there, but a nice signature, nice authentic helmet. Shell's fine. It's just the gouge. And if anyone ever thinks, oh, Al, a giveaway on a damaged helmet, you can tell me and I'll pull your name out of the giveaway. I have no problem doing that. If we think that's a lame thing to do, I don't mind pulling it out. Not one bit. Okay, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So anything but a 1 or a 4. Anything but a 1 or a 4. 6 was for Kirk Cousins. Yep. Kirk Cousins is a $6 spot instead of 8 because I discounted him. Yeah, for Kirk Cousins. Okay, anything but a 1 or a 4, I said, right? Come on, first roll. Sky's the limit. 4, and the 1's facing me too, of course. There we go. 6 will work. Box 6. I'm going to clean up real quick. It's in your room. On my shelf. Poll is still hovering right there, so I'm going to end it. 29% is the winning percentage for. Look at you guys going NFC. I'm so proud of you. Cut off your AFC divisions. NFC East and NFC South is what you guys are going for. Got it. You're going to hit one right here. Just kidding. Maybe you won't. Trying to give you good luck. We'll do Radke next. Big Al's after that. Did anybody get the guess right today? know if anyone did, but I can't remember. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I traded one of you guys for this. And it's, I know it's not always the most valuable name, but I love them, and I love this helmet too. And it completed my set for Raves. So one of my favorite ones on my PC. I think you're here, the person that traded me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Did anybody guess Earl Campbell? I think he did it 3 straight years. A lot of these guys did, but let me see. Rushing yard leaders. Jim Brown did it like 5 years in a row. 6 years. No, he did it. He did it 8 times in 9 years. Jim Brown. Where is Earl Campbell? Earl Campbell did it 3 straight years for the Houston Oilers. 1978, 1979, and 1980. Yeah, Vlad, it was you that I traded with, right, Vlad? Skull Brother. I like that one. 3 straight years. I think the Dickerson did it 4 times too. I was looking at this list. There's a few ballers. Edrin James did it back-to-back years. Too many names to guess. I'm sorry, I made that one hard. I don't know if anybody got that name right. If you did, please let me know. Made it a little bit harder, but I thought somebody would get Earl Campbell. But no dice, I don't think. Anyways, okay, you guys are going NFC East, NFC South. Don't think anybody has a $10 credit. I think one of you still has one from yesterday or Monday, but I'll double check that. Time for the Big Al's, the Gold Rush license jersey, then Raggy, then Big Al's. This is our box 6. Tom sent some pictures. We can make something happen for the Cheech and Mysterio Pops. Yeah. Get some trades going, huh? Let's do a double cut here, and then we'll crack it open. Show me a quarterback. I guess we pulled a... Have we pulled a quarterback? No, we haven't pulled a quarterback yet. This has got to be a quarterback. Show me a pictured headliner. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Not a pictured headliner. It is a quarterback. And that is that the division that I said you guys would hit? It is NFC South. You guys are starting off with a hit. You can thank me for that. I called it. We'll see what happens to him with his career. I know they brought in who'd they bring in? Was it Tua? My brain kind of switches into off mode in off season, which I shouldn't do that. But was it Tua that went to Atlanta? I can't remember. That's Michael Penix Jr. on a Nike. Sure looks like a Nike. I've got several Michael Penix in my PC. It was Tua. Okay. So I wasn't wrong. Who had Penix? One of the late ones, wasn't it? Yeah, Josh Allen claimed. Eric, nice hit. You claimed a quarterback, and you got a quarterback because another random Adrian Peterson's never a bad name to look for either. No COA, so I'm hoping it's on the tag on the front. We'll see here in a second. Nice Falcons on the sleeves. Nike. I feel like we got a big one lurking in this case. The rest of the 3 boxes. Sure hope so. There's your sticker. Beckett certified. Hey, Greg, would you trade that Bagwell for the Penix jersey? Hey, not a bad trade offer. I just don't know if Greg already has a Penix jersey or not. Yeah, I had a few jerseys set aside for Greg, and we're working on a deal for like 4 for 4, and then that fell through, or just haven't heard back. So then he made a deal for a couple others, and then Bagwell got posted today because it just took a while to figure out the other deal. Congrats, Eric. Nice hit. Michael Penix Jr. on the Falcons black jersey Nike. That's cool. And if Greg isn't watching or listening now and doesn't respond, I'll ask him later too. Just remind me. It's a fair offer. I have a jersey to trade that I don't want to mention his name. Everyone here knows. They know if they hit something they want to trade for Jung, they know who to reach out to. Jung. All right, guys. I was hoping for a pitcher one there. Not gonna lie, I want to see Mahomes. I want to see Josh Allen. I want to see one of them big names. Randy Moss licensed. Hopefully we start seeing some claims. I would trade the Bagwell for Penix. Okay, sounds like you guys got a trade. Easy peasy. Look at you guys go. I already have it, John, because I live 5 minutes from the stadium, but I can ask a friend if he wants. It depends on price. Yeah, see if a friend has a trade or if he wants to buy. I remember Eric was after the Bagwell for a while, so that's a nice trade for both of you. Bagwell, I'll make the swap tonight. Eric, will you message me now just saying reminder Bagwell for Penix? I don't think I'll forget, but you never know. Sometimes I get in auto mode and I don't stop for much. Okay, you guys are up. Good start. I swear it's every night you guys start up and then you just get obliterated by one division. You know, the Ranger team days and get signatures. That's cool, man. I got offered today to buy some game used. They're not signed. Game used sticks and gloves and skates from the Mammoth. I actually bought a few. They weren't terrible prices. So I don't have any game used stuff, I don't think. So it'd be cool to have a few here. I bought a couple extras, so I may use some. I don't know if that's cool for anyone else to have a game used Mammoth item, but might do like a winner's choice on some of these for a little bit cheaper. But I'm going to keep 4 or 5 items for my collection. The only thing I'm mad about is Logan Cooley sold out right before I got to it, so kind of blows. Greg, here's our Radke claim. There's 6 boxes left, so we're halfway through, down to 4 for next week. We'll finish those 4 next week. As soon as I know what my schedule is next week, guys, I'll let you know. It may be a Monday, Tuesday break night week where we don't break on Wednesday. We'll break Monday and Tuesday, but I don't know yet, or maybe only Monday. But we'll figure it out. Greg, you've got San Francisco, Atlanta. Bill asked Detroit, New England, New Orleans, Tennessee. Jonathan R., Denver and Cleveland. Greg, Minnesota and Green Bay. Look at that combo. David, Pittsburgh, Carolina, Philadelphia, Washington. Brian W., Giants and Jacksonville. Tim, you had Kansas City and Dallas. You sold Obi, Houston, and James, Arizona. Arizona keeps getting passed around every single night. Jonathan R., Rams and Miami. Brian W., Tampa, Seattle. David L., you have Baltimore and Vegas. Ron, Buffalo and Chicago. David L., Chargers and Jets. Brad, Indy and Cincy. This year I got a Lingford and Rocker, and that's cool. Got them on balls. See, that's fun. I need to. Last year I was kind of mad because they did like a clean out the locker thing, and our goalies' pads were there, and I could have. Had I got there in time, I had a cool. I mean, I don't know what to do with them. They're huge, but yeah. Anyways, okay, let's get some randoms going here. Get a box number. Nobody got the $10 credit. You guys are starting off with 1 hit on the bounty. Anybody that joins today will be entered in for the Jordan Love giveaway. Passed on. No, I wasn't there. I would have grabbed them. I didn't go to it. I didn't know about it till it was over. I didn't know anyone. Now I know people, and they reach out to me and getting in the inner circles. 7 times. There's 6 and 7. My favorite player is probably the goalie. Close to it. Him and Logan Cooley. Veggie, Vimelka, but I didn't get any of the stuff. Box 2 on the 7th roll. We'll stop sharing. We'll come over here. We'll grab box 2, which is right in the middle underneath Love. We will do one of these live tonight as well after the 2 Big Owls breaks. A few jerseys of Craig Ledward, Craig Stick. Oh, that's cool. I almost got a Leon Draisaitl broken stick at the Edmonton game, but they gave it to a little dwee, a little 7-year-old or something. Come on, man. Little punk jumping up and down, little kid. What about us adults, man? Just joking. I had to fight for my game-used puck. They just gave it to my son. Dreisaitl's hated down here, is he? He's my favorite Oiler. I like him more than McDavid, but I love McDavid too. Did he injure someone? Did he injure Robertson or something? Or did he like get drafted there and then didn't go? Or I don't know that story or that I don't know the lore between Dallas and Draisaitl. All others, but him especially. No, he's just too good. He is good, man. He's out for the rest of the season. I don't know if he's coming back for playoffs. Okay, good luck, all. Going this way. Let's see something cool. Show me something cool. See the team. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got a flash, and I know the team. My brain is hardwired, probably for the rest of the time, to think that every flash I see for the Cleveland Browns is Nick Chubb. I always think Nick Chubb. I've got a few flashes still here of Nick Chubb. He ran off to Houston or wherever he is. Yeah, and then after that, you start thinking of Jim Brown and Myles Garrett, Joe Thomas are the three guys you think of. Who had Cleveland? Random on the number 4 spot, Jonathan R. on Denver. Jonathan R. hitting the Browns on a random. Oh, I see the picture of the gentleman signing. Oh, boy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good grief. We just talked about him winning the rushing yards 8 out of 9 times. You picked him for the bounty? Yeah, he comes out right after. Holy moly. Jonathan, congrats. Jim Brown. Like I said, I always think Nick Chubb, but this is definitely not Nick Chubb. And then I saw a little bit of a beard and a man sitting down signing. There he is. You could hire me for free to hand helmets to Jim Brown to sign all day long, and I would do it. Don't have to pay me. Just let me hold the helmets while he signs them. How cool is that, man? Jeez Louise. AFC North, that's the division you guys usually go after. Jonathan R., congrats. Jimmy Brown, we're still waiting for him to come out of my series, assuming I have it, right? I give away too many hints, but I think you guys assume that guys like that's in there. AFC North and a beautiful hit. Congrats, Jonathan. Okay. I always tell you guys it feels weird moving on from big hit quick. Like we're going to go to Big Al's now, but like when we hit Lemieux or we hit Ovechkin or whoever else, and then we're just moving on to the next break, it's like we should put the helmet on and dance around for a little bit or something. Okay, Big Al's time. Seattle up for trade. I'm going to read them again, but I know that Seattle's up for trade. New Orleans is up for trade. Tampa and Green Bay got traded already, so it might just be those two. Please remind me if you have teams up for sale, and we'll try to trade or sell them right now. There it is. Saints, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Green Bay both got traded. I think it's just the two. Maybe Atlanta too, Brian, unless you were just using it to trade for New Orleans. Okay, and this one again, combo spots. Bill S., you have Arizona, New York Jets, and Carolina, Tennessee. Brian, you have Atlanta. Joseph, you have Baltimore. Brad M., you've got Buffalo. Brian W., Chicago. Elliott, Cincy. Nick B., Cleveland. Bill S., Dallas. Tony C., Denver. Trevor, you have Detroit. James M., you have Green Bay by way of trade. Elliott, Houston. Greg, Indy. Zach B., Jacksonville. Bill S., Kansas City. Tim, you have Vegas. AJ, the Chargers. Greg, Rams, and Miami. Kevin, Minnesota. Greg, New England. Vlad, New Orleans. Brad, the Giants. Zach, Philadelphia. Jesse, Pittsburgh. Greg, San Francisco. Jason T., Seattle. Kyle, you traded for Tampa Bay. And Tim, you've got Washington. Those are our spots. I'll give it a second here just in case. Seattle and who was it? New Orleans, right? If anybody's interested in trading Seattle for Seattle, New Orleans, let me know, please. Okay. Why does this look like it's not the right teams, but it is? All right, guys, let's get rolling. I'll close this and run the bingo. If anyone wants to trade for those, let me know and we'll update it. Right after this, we will do a live fill 3 boxer from Big Al's. I'm going to copy it now. We will do a Radke live fill after that, and then we will do a licensed jerseys. There's 2 missing from the day before that hit, so 62 jerseys instead of 64. And that's where we're at. Let me get the bingo cage here. Dustin, buy Seattle. Jason, are you selling, Jason, still? I think you said for sell or trade. So I'm assuming that's a good sell. Dustin W with a purchase, a P. Sold. Okay, perfect. Good luck, Dustin. Let's do 4 boxes here. We'll do a 3 boxer live next. 1, 2, 3. Holy cow. 4. 4 Seahawks. What are we going to see? 3 Packers or 4 Seahawks? I'm going to check to see if Chrome Alexander. Ooh, baby. Let me just make sure that neighbor. Oh, cool. My son went and played with. I have a buddy help pick up my son today that lives down the street, but they're hanging out. Wanted to make sure he wasn't just sitting upstairs without telling me he was home. Hopefully home soon. I'll leave that up just so I can watch. Okay. If we hit 4 Seahawks, he can pick one of his choice. There you go. It's a fair offer. First number is, if I can contort it, 34. 34 wasn't one of those dudes, Jim Brown or Earl Campbell, 34? Jim Brown was 32. Earl Campbell was 34, wasn't he? I think we've already hit Earl Campbell. Earl Campbell this series, so can't guess him. Walter Payton, yeah, he was 34. 91. $72. 7-2. All low so far. Can we finish it with 4 lows? Nope. 159. 159. You guys jinxed it. There's going to be some team is going to double up now. I can fill it. All right, guys, let me grab them. For some reason, these doorbell camera is not loading. Something's wrong with it. I'm assuming he'll just come down and tell me when he gets here. Hopefully. All right. I'll stop focusing on that. 34, 91, 72, 159. Missing the high one. Hold on. 3 low ones. Oops. Top box is wobbly. You don't even see the top box. It's up here. I thought your screen froze. I need to just hire someone to grab boxes for me. Maybe that's what my kids can do once I trust them. Just sit in this room. I'll yell a number to you. You get a flashlight. Look on the walls and the closets on the shelves. Grab the numbers, bring them to me. 34, check. 91, check. 72, check. 159, check. All right, let's roll. Taking the Wonka stickers off. All right, let's roll. 3 boxes are up next, guys. No, I told you guys I bought those cool lights that will make it easier for me to see the boxes. I just haven't put them up yet. I got in trouble for ripping the other ones off and ripping part of the ceiling off, so I have to fix that somehow. And I don't know how to do that. I'm the least handy person in the whole world. Not the whole world, but I'm not as handy as I should be. Maybe is the right way to put it. Okay, 34. Series 38. 3 points. Good luck, all. Sorry, earpiece falling out. Oh, I see the helmet and I see the team or the player. And the earpiece just fell out. I'll grab it in 1 second. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Classic speed. Both earpieces are falling out. Sheesh. Okay, is that the NFC side? It is, but it's the wrong one. 1 to 1 to 1. 3-pointer for Detroit. Hutch, Megatron. I will wait because I already saw who it was on this one when I looked in there. Who had Detroit? That is Trevor. Trevor J. Trevor, you just left the last few times you joined. Hitting here on this one. The St. Brown. I'm debating putting that St. Brown jersey in tomorrow, but I don't know which ones I want to do. I might put Sertan. I don't know yet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's kind of fun to decide, but I like to put a mixture of not all big names, not all same geographic location. Try to mix up the sports. We got JMO. Why debate? Just put both in. I could. Who was the other football guy I was going to put in? I was looking at it earlier of guys I wanted to put in. Or no, I only put Sertan as a possible. All right, go back on that. Jameson Williams. He's got his standing crane COA there, his personalized one, and Beckett. There's my son. I can hear him walking around. Let me yell at him really fast. William!
What?
You good, dude?
Yep.
Did he drop you off?
Yeah.
Anyone here?
No.
Okay, will you lock the doors?
Yeah. The redhead guy and who's the guy who came over?
I don't remember their names. Why?
They started crying.
When you had to go home?
No, because we were playing kickball and then I think Lucas he started crying because he kept on getting out.
Okay.
And then we were facing.
Okay, I'm doing my YouTube
Bo,
right now. You want to tell me the story later?
So he get this.
He has a brother? Oh, yes.
Also, I want to get this game called Game Beast.
Okay, not right now. You can play your Switch upstairs on the couch.
Okay.
Lock the doors, please. Sorry, I had to hear a full story of why the other kids were crying for a second. Okay. A Niner and a Bronco are conflicted. Evans needs to hit before PS2 goes in. It's a buck, and yeah, because he wants to hit Evans, but you can't put PS2 in because then you give up on the. He's not a Niner, he's a buck. Yeah, I got you. Okay, so maybe no PS2. Trevor, nice hit. Jameson Williams. Sorry for the delay. Just wanted to make sure that my son was good. Let me get the Wonka points now before I forget. Trevor J hit Jameson Williams. Yeah, nice hit, Trevor. Congrats, man. Oh, now we're to April. Yeah, he might go out in a flame of glory for the Niners. Okay, 72. Series 38. More Wonka, 2 points. Let's do it when we're sitting down this time, Al. 2-pointer. Oh, man. What in the world? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Saints Eclipse. This is one of the offered teams up for trade. It did not get traded or sold. I swear, man. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I got to scroll back up now because Vlad said, where is it? Vlad said a 5-point Drew Brees. He got a 2-point Drew Brees. Good grief. Don't know why that's not clicked in. It's nowhere near the auto. Vlad, congrats, man. Drew Brees on the Eclipse. Drew Brees Hollow and Beckett Hollow. You called that one somehow. All but the points, but only off by 3 points. Yeah, I forfeit it. That means I get the points, Vlad. Goodness, great hit. Drew Brees, 2 points going to Vlad. You almost traded it. You guys stress me out with your trades, man. I don't like it. Vlad, Drew Brees. The last two pointers were Emmitt Smith and Drew Brees. I like it. Great hit, Vlad. Congrats, man. Okay, I got those points in. 2 points. Lions and Saints coming out. 91. Series 38. 4-2-4. 4 Wonka. I took off all those Wonkas, didn't I? The Wonkas are facing the wall. I don't even look at it until I get in here, by the way. I don't care about the Wonka. They're going to hit regardless. yeah, it was a 5-point. That's exactly right. Couldn't have them be exactly right. Oh, okay. Four-pointer. 3, 2, 1. We got a bright one here. I think I saw the auto. Yeah, that was Vlad saw into the future. Vikings, Rave. We're staying NFC, but we're going bright here. Who had Minnesota? Kevin, and I'm pretty sure, I can't remember. Kevin, I think, is a Minnesota fan. So I think you're one of the ones that got your team. Doesn't always happen. I'm pretty sure that's your team, unless I'm getting confused with someone else. JJ McCarthy Peterson guesses. It is JJ McCarthy. Still, again, I think he's going to sit behind Kyler. I really like McCarthy. I hope he can resurrect his career after sitting behind Kyler for a little bit. I think most young guys should sit, but who knows? To see what he does. That's a great hit, though. Obviously, not as big of a hit now as it was before, but still an awesome one there. And he could turn out to be great. JJ McCarthy, rave. Going to Kevin. Kevin, beautiful hit. And you got 4 points on it. Sheesh. Doesn't change the fact that I paid probably more than I should have for that, even when he was valued high. Bengals flash, last one. Calling it. Kevin O, JJ McCarthy. And I'm getting the Wonka page usage today. Kevin O, 4 points, 4-1-26. I don't know that Kevin's watching tonight, but I'll see it later. My dad's name is Kevin, and he's a Vikings fan too. What are the odds? Hey, congrats, Kevin. Nice one. Okay, 159. Last one is AFC West. Gonna guess the Chargers. Let's see. See if either of you guys are right. Can I play it? Can I guess? No, because then I'll get it right, and you guys will think I'll know. Helmet 59, inbox 159, and it's gonna be Kuechly. Ooh, I could see that. That'd be cool. Then it would force some whatever you call it, some credit since we don't have the miniseries. Series 38, 0 points. Thank goodness. We've already hit our quota. 3 out of, we should only hit 2 or 3 if it's every third box. That's the average for the series. Obviously, some nights we hit 0, some nights we hit 5. I see a color of ink right here. See if that's the team that's in this or if this is just an extra box. It is the team. Love this helmet. Love, love, love. Love, 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 love. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You guys both had something right on that. It wasn't the Chargers, but it was AFC West. It wasn't the Bengals, but it was a flash. You guys were on the right track there. We got a flash, but this time for the Chiefs. And it was 0 points. Kansas City. Who had KC? That was Bill. Bill S. with the Chiefs. Congrats, Bill. Let's see what you got here. 0 points, but you got yourself a Chiefs flash. That's an LTS. This is one of the last 5 teams. Okay, down to, or were we already down to 4? We're either down to 3 or 4 now. I don't know which one it is. 3, 2, 1. I barely saw the edge of the number when I looked in there, so I knew it was this dude. Love it. One of my guys down to 3, not 4. Okay. University of Utah, first overall pick. The same year that the University of Utah had the first overall pick in basketball. Only time it's been done that the same school had both first overall picks. One turned out okay. The other one turned out not so great, but it happens still. Oh, one leg, yeah. Alex Smith on the flash. We used to see him a lot more often. It's been a little bit. I love that helmet. Great hit, Bill. Congrats. Alex Smith, I'll fill out the divisions in a second here. Do a quick recap. We had Jameson Williams, Drew Brees, J.J. McCarthy, and Alex Smith. Love that. Let's do a 3-boxer here. I enjoyed that 4-boxer. Oh, now my wife's home anyway, so I'm going to go tell him to close the door because I can hear him yelling from here. I'm going to live chat that and scroll back up so it doesn't get lost on me. Now let me yell it up the stairs. you close the door, please? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, close the door. Thank you. It is going crazy. Okay. I already I think I already did top chat live chat it, but just so I don't screw myself over, let's do it now. Okay, your first spot I see is Kansas City for Jonathan R. Gotcha. Bears for Joseph. Kyle, Cincy. Greg, Cleveland. Kansas City's gone, Elliot. Chicago's gone, Nick. Kansas City's gone, Jason. Cleveland's gone, Bill. Chicago's gone, Bill. Sorry. Jeez. It's like 12 claims for the same 4 teams, huh? Are those the last team standings or something? Not anymore. Kansas City's gone. Dallas, Zach. Sorry, guys. That's a lot of what would have been frowny faces. Obi, Pittsburgh. Did I do Dallas for Zach? I did. Tampa Bay, Bill B. Giants is Brian W. Cincy is gone, Trevor. Sorry. Denver is there for Dustin. We'll have some left over, guys, especially with all the duplicates. I'll let you know who's left in a second here. Bill S. Green Bay. Giants are gone, Greg. Baltimore is there. Brad, did you figure out if you're on tomorrow yet or not? I know you're waiting for baseball. Greg, Carolina. Greg, Detroit. Denver's gone, Greg. Philly is Bill. Tampa Bay is gone. Jacksonville is... Oh, it's not a combo. It's a regular spot. Nick, gotcha. Dallas is gone. Rams are there for Greg. Arizona's there for Bill. Green Bay is gone. San Francisco is there for Zach. Philly and Pittsburgh are gone. Minnesota is there for Brad. Chargers are there for Brian. Buffalo's there for Bill. Trying to catch up. Washington for Bill S. Raiders for Trevor. Jets are the combo. They're gone, Brad. New England is there for Bill S. Depends on the weather. We were rained out today. If they make it up tomorrow, I won't be on home, man. Well, I hope they make it up so you can go watch some baseball, but also wouldn't mind if they rained it out so I could jump in your breaks. All right, I finished this whole thing. I don't know if this ever gives me any energy. I know there's ones that have way more caffeine content, 200 milligrams. What does a can of Diet Coke have in it? Like 50, 60? This has 200. It's already gone, though. Greg, got you with Indy. Atlanta, Houston, Miami, New Orleans, and Seattle left. Let me update this. Atlanta, Houston, Miami, New Orleans, Seattle. Those are our 5 teams left. Okay, let's update this. I ended on the Jameson Williams, right? Then we had Drew Brees, which is your division. Then we had J.J. McCarthy, which is not your division. Then we had Alex Smith, which is not your division. AFC East, AFC South is the one that's shut out. Who's the 6th item? Oh, it's Michael Penix. That's yours. 3-way tie. Coffee's 800 milligrams, or 80 milligrams. What's in a Diet Coke, though? Because I drink a lot of those a day. How much caffeine in a Diet Coke can? 46. I guess that's quite a bit more then. That's like 5 times as much in this thing. 4 times. Houston is Brad. Got you, Brad. Atlanta, Miami, New Orleans, Seattle. Four teams left. I'll read off who has who. and then we'll roll bingo balls. And then if we're still missing some teams, we'll wait until we get those filled up. Next up will be Iraqi live fill, and then we'll do some licensed jerseys tonight. Tomorrow we will have Fire Factory again, box 2 of 2 from the last order, case 2 of 2. We'll do some licensed jerseys. I'll add 4 jerseys in. I'll try to add some fun ones. I think I'm going to put Jokic back in tomorrow, guys. I thought he hit like a month or two ago, but I looked at it earlier, and it was like back in December, I think. So it's been almost half a year since the last Jokic hit. That's time. I mean, I know he just got chosen in the dollar break. But let's add the MVP back in. Some of you guys have hit them, some of you haven't. It's back. I'll be back in there for claims if you want them. In this one, Bill, you've got the Arizona combo, Brad, Baltimore, Bill B, Buffalo, Greg, you have the Carolina combo, Joseph, Chicago, Kyle, Cincy, Greg, Cleveland, Zach, Dallas, Dustin, Denver, Greg, Detroit, Bill S, Green Bay, Brad, Houston, Greg, you've got Indy, Nick, you have Jacksonville, Jonathan R, Kansas City, Trevor, Las Vegas, Brian W, Chargers, Greg, the Rams, Miami is open, Brad, Minnesota, Bill S, New England, New Orleans is open, Brian, the Giants, Bill S, Philly, Obi, Pittsburgh, Zach, San Francisco, Seattle is open, Bill B has Tampa Bay, Bill S has Washington. So we're down to 4 teams left, and 3 teams left in last team standing, apparently. Let's start rolling. Get ahead a little bit here. But yes, Thomas, that helmet showed up just fine. Looking pretty, so appreciate it. It was yesterday or the day before, I don't remember when. 3 numbers here. 1, 2, 3. Yep, thank you much. Oh, and they have to cross off Tim's Notre Dame guess because everyone got wiped out. Okay. First number, 106. 106. 106 point. Panda. I say, if anyone knows that movie quote, good for you. I don't know, maybe you should sound something like 106 point Panda. 56. My favorite part of that movie, too. Sorry, it's about to slip. I'm just turning it without dropping it like I usually do. 148. Okay, I'll retype here. We'll hang out for a second while we're waiting for these 4. Atlanta, Miami, New Orleans, and Seattle. Last 4 teams left. We will do Radke next, licensed jerseys after that. I know I've already said that a few times. Sometimes I just repeat myself over and over and over. Mark, what's up, man? How you doing? Just hanging out here, guys, the last 4, so you don't have to hear my voice over and over. Atlanta, Miami, New Orleans, Seattle. We are getting there. Let's do this. I'll grab boxes, then we'll come back. In the meantime, while I'm grabbing them, let's do 29 each instead of 32 on those last four. 106, 156, and 148. No, 106, 56. I don't know if I said 156 and 148. Too high, one low. Okay. 106, check. 56, check. 148, check, check, check. Atlanta claimed for John at 29. New Orleans claimed for Brian at 29. Miami, Seattle left, last two. Why is Miami sitting around so long lately? Just because their team's blowing up now? Have we hit Dan Marino this series? Guess that's not a question I should ask. Someone will say, yeah. It's like, okay. Miami has so many fun past and present players. I mean, nearly newer players. One of the teams that's a little less hard to stock compared to some others. They have so many choices. Seattle, Super Bowl winners. Those are our last two at 29 apiece. And we're still at 2-2-2, right? Yep. As soon as we get those closed up, we'll run it. We'll do Racky next. I'm going to copy paste that. So we're ready to roll. We'll do licensed jerseys at the end of the night. The Alex Smith saved the AFC there on that 4-boxer. We're about to do 4 NFC helmets. Oops, what am I typing on? Sometimes it types into the abyss. Miami, Seattle. 29 each. Dolphins and Seahawks. Last two. Cut, paste again. There it is. See, I finally sprayed WD-40 all over this chair, but I think the things that are like creaking are inside or something. I mean, it's less creaky. It feels like it's starting to work a little bit. All right, and I feel like it's like inside the back that I can't spray into. Last two guys. Let's see while we're waiting. Let me see what other ones we could add. Yeah, no problem, Jason. No problemo. Might get a someone that has a non-hockey trade for hockey too. I had TJ Watt come in too for a licensed jersey, but I don't want to add him because we just added Troy Polamalu and we still have Jerome Bettis. So I don't want to do that. I could do Steve Smith Sr. again. I got Josh Jacobs. I've got Cooper Kupp for Seattle, but again, I want DK to hit or JSN to hit. I'll do Anquan Bolden for NFL. Basketball, we could add in Paul Pierce or Larry Johnson or the new Dikembe Mutombo or Jokic. Baseball, I'm still waiting for some. The only ones I have here now are Frank Thomas and Canseco and Riley Green. Anyways, I'm talking to myself there. Miami, Seattle. Thanks, guys. Those are 29, not 32 if you're just jumping in now. Matt, I got you on Miami. I'm so used to doing SNY for you, Matt. I used to have another Matt S that joined a bunch. And my brain tells me I need to type it all out. Plus, I like the way it looks. NY, New York. You're close to New York. All right, guys, let's roll. Thanks for helping close that, you guys. I appreciate it. Let's close this, and let's get rolling. Next up, Racky, then some jerseys. Okay, 56 up first. I got the red light on adding Sertan. Okay, whatever. Dustin. I'm joking. I'll add it when I want to, regardless. I just don't know which ones to add. I guess it depends on what comes out. We didn't hit any football on Monday. We hit basketball and hockey, right? 56, Series 38. I don't want to be adding in 2 football if no football hits this week. We get a little more lopsided. I could. I think I want to add Logan Cooley in for hockey. Maybe Chris Chelios career jersey. I'm joking. I always have a lot of you guys message me after and say, I was just joking with you. And that's the same with me too. You guys, it's banter. Cannot tell the auto, but I can tell the team. I said 0-1 coming this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going back to the NFC. Is that your division? I think it is, right? You guys hit 2 NFC Souths. Yeah, that's you. You guys are back on top. Might be a double giveaway night. The Jordan Love and the minis, one of the minis. This is probably the latest in the night. You've been ahead. There's only 2 more Big Al's and then a Racky and some jerseys. You can do it. I believe in you. Washington Classic, a new classic. Love the finish on these. I know I say it every time, but I really do. They're beautiful helmets. Washington Commanders. That is the bottom of the list, and that is Bill S. claiming the Commanders on this one. Bill, congrats. I see who it is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know how long his career with Washington will span. He's been there for a while since leaving the Chargers. You guys got to remind me, if we hit a player that has since moved, since this series is a little more full of them than normal because of all the trades, let me know because I'll add you to the trade list thing. I'm pretty sure Eckler's still there. Beckett certified Austin Eckler, number 30. Great hit. Running back. And that's one more for you guys. NFC East 3220. 3220. That's it, Bill. Okay, box 106, series 38. And now we're just hitting no wonkas. 3 straight, 3 non in a row. Oh, cool. This is one of those ones. I'm going to take the bag off of this thing. I don't like this bag. It's in this arm. This is one of those ones that I would have loved to have come out right when I put it in. I think it's been in for a series or two. I'll wait till we turn around and explain why. 3, 2, 1. Love this style. I don't know if this is like a tribute or an alternate or something. It's not quite their classic. I wonder if I have the actual. I doubt it. But... Oh, I do. Colts 95 to 2003 alternate. Don't always have the right helmet box for it. This one is. So it's the throwback from 95 to 03, or the alternate from 95 to 03, which I really like. Bright blue face mask. Indy. Indy was. Whoops, I went up too high. Almost read the wrong name out loud. Greg. Greggy at Indy. Let's look at the inscription first. See if you guys know who it is by the inscription. 4-time Pro Bowl. Try good luck guessing who that is. 4-time Pro Bowl. My one hint is I've only ever had them in my series twice. They were on the same style lid, and they were both rare ice alternates when we had them because he didn't sign at all, and now he just did a recent signing. So I love having this guy around more often. Hopefully we see him more often in the series. It is T.Y. Hilton. Maybe we've had him one other time besides the ices, if I'm thinking about it now. But T.Y. Hilton, number 13, 4-time Pro Bowl. One of my favorite receivers in Indy, and they got a lot to choose from. But it's on the 95-03 alternate. It's been in for a few series, finally coming out. Nice hit, Greg. Sanders. Oh, the guess? Is that Emmanuel Sanders? Maybe. T.Y. Hilton. Nice hit, Greg. Okay, box 148. Series 38. Look at that. 3 straight Wonkas. I was complaining, and then we went 4 straight without them. Ooh, are you thinking Bob Sanders, Brad? Isn't Bob Sanders... If you got a Bob Sanders helmet, man, I'd love to hit one of those. Yeah, I think he was like an all-decade team, too, for the Colts. That's probably you're thinking is Bob Sanders, right? Or who you're saying. My brain went to Emmanuel Sanders, which I don't even know if he played for Indy. But I was thinking wide receiver. But I bet you're talking Bob Sanders. Me too, Zach. I've never seen one. Petition to get him to sign, maybe, huh? Okay, third box here. We'll do Racky right after this. Geez, back to back with the same bag that I don't like. Probably the only two that are like this. Yeah, you just see, you mentioning that, Brad. I've never even thought about him signing. All right, I'll do it over here. Taking the bag off that I don't like. I haven't even thought about him in a long time. That'd be great. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a flat white. Every time I see a flat white for Cleveland, I think of Deshaun Watson, too, because he was on a bunch of flats, and I loved him back then. But things have changed for Deshaun, although he's still with the Browns, right? They haven't waived him or anything, have they? It'll be interesting to see what happens with him. Cleveland Browns, flat white. Beckett certified on this one. Myles Garrett. I don't think we have seen Miles this series, right? On a rave. Cleveland, and this one was Greg. Is that back-to-back, Greg? It was. Greg going back-to-back on the 3-boxer. Nice. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, 3, 2, 1. I think we've had him twice now. This is the second time, and I'm pretty sure you hit the other one, Greg. Because I remember it was on the other style. If so, and you want to put this up for trade, let me know. See, sometimes my brain works, unless I'm forgetting it was someone else, but that's Paul Warfield. Number 42, Hall of Fame 83. Nice big signature since there's no logo on this one. But it's a flat. Not sure that I have a flat for Cleveland yet. I'm trying to work on my flat still. I might. I just don't remember. Was it you, Greg, that hit the other Warfield on the classic, not the matte type one, but the shiny glossy one? I thought so. See, brain worked on that one. Great hits there. Paul Warfield, Austin Eckler, and T.Y. Hilton. Let's do a Radke box here live. Congrats, winners. Sorry to those that didn't hit on that one. Just 2 winners on that 3-boxer. Do we have 4 winners on the other one? No. Yes, we did. All right. Well, let's keep it rolling, guys. Let's go up here and let's switch it to live fill. Refresh top chat, live chat. We're going to be down to what? 4 helmets after this one. Okay, I've got first spot Johnny with the Rams. Jonathan. Next one, San Francisco for Greg. Next one, New England, Detroit for Bill. New England first. Detroit next. Tampa Bay, number 5 for Dustin. Number 6 is the Giants. 4. We're going to have some work on this one, I think, unless they're all different claims. Number 7, Indy is, where did I go? So sliding around. That's Brad. Number 8, Tennessee. Going to Trevor. Got you, Trevor. Number 9, Denver. For Greg. Number 10, Detroit is gone. Sorry, Elliot. Number 10, Baltimore. For Jonathan. Minnesota is number 11, still unclaimed. It's a good claim. Number 12, Pittsburgh, still unclaimed as well. Going to Brad. Dustin's got a random up for sale, and James is going to take the random. So bing, bang, boom. Round after. Where are you, Dustin? Gotcha. Number 13 is Kansas City. So full on randoms, but 3 mains still left to close this. Let me go here. 3 spots away. Available teams are here. I'll get a box once we fill this up and run the randoms, and then we'll finish tonight with some licensed jerseys. Since we're waiting here, I am going to grab my water. Maybe better than grabbing more caffeine. I'm also, since we're 3 away, I'm going to go run and use the restroom really fast. Good as time as ever for waiting for 3 claims. 3 more, guys. Pick one random one. The teams I have highlighted here, the teams that are left. 3 will close us. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'm back. That gibberish, Jason. Okay, 3 spots left. Teams that are left: Arizona, Atlanta, Buffalo, Carolina, Chicago, Cincy, Cleveland, Dallas, Green Bay, Houston, Jacksonville, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, New Orleans, Jets, Philly, Seattle, and Washington. Was froze up. You were, or the stream was? I walk away and everything freezes up. Oh, I think we're closed up there, maybe. 14 for Philly. You were. Thought you were speaking a different language. Joe, gotcha. Joe Johnston, what's your name there, buddy? Joe Johnston. Green Bay, 15 for James. And Buffalo, 16 for Brian. Okay, we're full. The randoms have been sold as well. So let's make sure I didn't overbook it. I didn't. Here's our 16 randoms. Let's get our teams going here, and then we'll get a box number. I forgot to keep track here. I'll do it in a second. I think I only went to this one, so I got to do 2 here. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Washington on top, Cincinnati on bottom. Yeah. If you're messaging me during the stream, I will. I don't usually look at it, but I will message you after. Okay. We're full here. Let's read the randoms, and then we'll get a box number. We already opened box 2. I believe I already took it out. Jonathan, you have Rams and Washington. Greg, San Francisco, Arizona. Bill S., New England and Vegas. Detroit and Chargers. Dustin, you have Tampa Bay. You sold your random to James. That's the Seattle, which is up for trade. Atlanta is also up for trade when we get down here. If anyone wants to trade for Seattle or Atlanta, let them know. Brian, you had Giants and Carolina. Brad, Indy and New York Jets. Trevor, you have Tennessee and Jacksonville. Greg, Denver and Houston. Jonathan, Baltimore, New Orleans. Greg, Minnesota, Dallas. Brad, Pittsburgh, Miami. Elliot, Kansas City, Chicago. Joe, Philly, Cleveland. James, Green Bay, Atlanta. Brian, Buffalo, Cincy. Atlanta and Seattle are our 2 teams that are available for trade. Joe says Cleveland for Seattle. Cleveland for Seattle is a trade offer. I'm going to get the box going here. I think I already copied it. Dill, there's 1 trade. Okay, and then Atlanta's up for trade still if anybody else wants to offer up a trade for Atlanta. 7 times we got our box number. There's 1, 2. Thought I hit it, but I missed it. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 5 on our 7th roll. Box 5. I'll go back because I need to make the trade, which was Cleveland for Seattle trade. Cleveland trade. I'll buy Cincy for sale. Brian has Cincy. Brian, if you want to sell Cincy, let him know. If you're going to hold, let us know as well. And then Atlanta is still up for trade if anybody wants to make an offer to James for Atlanta. I'll leave it up while you guys look at that. Let me grab box. Going to keep Cincy. So Atlanta's the last one left. I said which number? 5? 5, which is under box 3. Please, I know I probably won't forget, but don't let me forget to over here. Don't let me forget to run the Jordan Love giveaway tonight, okay? That'll be lame if I do it a different day, if I forget. As far as updating these, we went AFC South. That one doesn't hurt you. We went AFC North. So you're tied. 1, 3, 3, 2. If you hit this one here, you might guarantee victory. Because all you got left is jerseys. And jerseys never swing it, although it could today. Actually, that's not true. A jersey tied you guys once, right? Gave you the tie the other week. I think it was the Gonzalez jersey. Washington for Dill. Okay. There's Washington, Atlanta trade, and Washington trade. Okay. We're good. I'm going to get rid of box 5. 1, 3, 10, 11. Too low, too high left. I'm going to copy the jersey since I always forget, but I didn't today. Suckers. And we'll drop that after we do a recap here. Licensed jerseys up next. Take a screenshot here if you want to see who's available. A couple new ones this week. A bunch of new ones last week. Don't know if any of the new ones have hit yet. All right, well, let's roll. Box 5. If you can get the right division here, this could make, break you, or you could go in tied still. So many options, so much room for activity. Come on, we make bunk beds? Sure. So, yes. Well, you're adults, so you can make that decision yourself. So, yes. I know for a fact you weren't watching Cops because Cops doesn't come on until 5 p.m. You touch my drum set? You're acting like a psycho. You get your meds checked. Okay. Yeah, have it the right way this time. Good luck, all. Do I see a style? And I'm going to give you a little preview because it doesn't give anything away. Every single STS4 has that stripe. We got an STS4. Very nice. Ooh. Thought this was a totally different team when I saw the top. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know if you guys can see it yet. Let's wait to pull it out before I say the team. Oh, Mark, you had a inkling it was coming out. I know a few of you guys here claim Cincy, and they don't ever hit when you claim them, and now they come out. You did try, Mark. I know where that's going because he said he was keeping Brian. Brian hitting Cincy on his random Cincy claimers. I'm sorry, guys. Brian, congrats. Should have taken them. I know it's so hard. Not one of the more. Maybe they're getting close to one of the more common teams to hit, but still, you got 31 other teams you're vying for there. STS 4.0. I defaulted Jamar Chase now, but this could be Higgins. This could be I guess it could be Burrow. It could be a retired player. It could be Chad Johnson, maybe. Brian, let's see what you got here. 3, 2, 1. Could be none of the players I just listed, and one that's just signed recently. We see him on a bunch of checklists. I think we've only ever hit him once on a classic. Now we're hitting him on an STS 4.0. That's cool. That is Chase Brown. If it's Ken Anderson, I'm trading Jim Brown for it. Chase Anderson. Sorry, I just said Anderson. Chase Brown. Oh, man, it's the same last name as Jim, too. Chase Brown, running back number 30, Bengals. Man, that's a nice-looking 4.0. Brian, nice hit. You got the RB. I don't ever want to say I'm not hoping for Jamar Chase because every Jamar Chase we hit, you can't deny his skill. He's worth stuff still, too, so it's a great hit, but I want to see some of the other guys. Here's one of them. Chase Brown, nice hit. Brian, congrats. Bengals, that's the last division you wanted to hit. Let's do some licensed jerseys here. I swear, man, it's always up against you get a lead and then it gets stolen from you. I mean, we're doing a giveaway regardless tonight, but I would like to have it be a double. See if we can get a tie, and then we can go for a full size on Monday. Or see if you guys can get 2 NFC East, 2 NFC South. There's 1. Not that many, huh? NFC East, NFC South. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There you go. You got 6 shots to tie or take the lead if you can hit 2 of them. Congrats, Brian W. says Jonathan. Yeah, nice hit. Okay. Let's go up here and look at the top of the claim list. We've got Jamar Chase, and I'm already sharing my screen, right? Yes, I am. For Greg, we got the Shactus. For Larry, we got Jason with Yager twice. That means you pay double the price, Jason. Not my rule. Just follow it. Leon down here for Nick. McKinnon. Right there for James. I just saw a stat today for the Avalanche. They're the fourth team or third team to have beaten every team, all of the 31 teams in their season. I think it's the third team since 1995. So 30 years worth of data. They're only the third or fourth or fifth team that's done it, where they beat every team since they played one more than once, but they beat them all at least once. 31 other teams. Kind of cool. Jefferson for Joe. Igor for Elliot. Ripken for Mark. Udingus just barely behind a Ripken. Sorry, man. Favre, number 9. Brett Favre, number 9. Frazier, number 10. For Craig. Number 11 is Snakewan. For Greg. Number 12, Jackson Churio. If I miss any guys, let me know. For Bill, I'm trying to not skip any. Frazier, Barkley, Churio. Number 13 is Patty Kane. For Brian. Number 14 is Magic Johnson. For Elliot. Number 15 is Luke Kuechly. For Greg. Number 16 is KG. For Zach. Number 17 is Shane Doan. For Brian. Number 18 is Bo Jackson. For Larry. Okay, just too short, I believe. What did I do? Oh, I just didn't pull this over or something, huh? Yeah. Is this the right list? 31 and 31. Yeah, 62. Who'd we hit on Monday? We hit Giannis. I know that one. Yeah, he's gone. All right. Didn't screw that up. 2 left to close us here. Make that 1. Chris taking Mikko Rantanen. They're on a blistering pace now, too. Something turned around. 19 and then 20 is Sebastian Aho. We are closed with Brian's claim. Okay, let me go over here. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Good luck to y'all. See what we can pull here. I have an idea of who I want to add, but it may change based on who hits. If we hit 2 NBA here, and that's 3 NBA and 1 NHL, then I may not add any. I'll probably add 1 football, but have to add in at least 1 NBA if that's the case, or 2. Okay, we'll have 2 solos this time at the end on the 7th roll for $7 a piece. There we go. Last 2 on the 7th roll will be $10 solos. First to claim them one at a time gets them 4, 5, 6, and 7. Leonard Fournette, Xavier Worthy, Jaguars and Chiefs. Jaguars and Chiefs. One of these times it'll happen, Mark. That I know. Then you'll look like a genius. Ah. Well. Okay. Worthy Fournette going to Greg. Got you, Greg. I'll start reading these off. What did I miss? By Evans, Larry. Mike Evans, Larry. Andre Johnson, Penny up. Buy Starks, Elliott, sell Chipper, JSN, McCutcheon for trade. I will get those in it. Well, let's just do it now. JSN and McCutcheon up. Now I'll read. Red ones are available. Okay, anyone got any bonus here? Greg, you have Jamar Chase, Troy Polamalu, Sean Kemp. Hey, I gave you a football random, Greg. Larry, Shaquille O'Neal, and Anthony Munoz. You sold Mike Evans and Jonathan R. Jason T, you have Yager, Hardaway, and Johnson. Nick, you have Draisaitl, JSN, and McCutcheon. James, McKinnon, Emmett Smith, Karl Malone. Joe, you have Justin Jefferson, Brian Thomas, and Andre Dawson. Elliot, you have Igor Shesterkin, Sergei Bobrovsky, and Theo Fleury. That is a $3 off spot, Elliot. 3. Mark, Cal Ripken, Brett Holt, and Joe Thornton. Bill S, you have Favre, Allstott, and Irving. Craig, Frazier, Keller, and Young. Greg, you have Barkley, Bettis, and Stone. Bill S, Turio, Nichols, and Metcalf. Brian W, Patty Kane, Allen Iverson, Malik Neighbors, Elliott, Magic, John Elway, Chipper Jones. Greg, you have Kuechly, Scherzer, and Wade Boggs. Zach, you have Garnett, Pete Rose, and Matthew Golden. Brian W, Shane Doan, John Starks, Justin Herbert. Larry V, you've got Bo Jackson, Tyler Warren, Hideki Matsui. Chris C, Miko Ranton, Rasheed Wallace, Matthew Kachuk. Brian W, Sebastian Aho, Isaiah Thomas, and Dennis Rodman. Solos were Fournette and Worthy going to Greg. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back up here. Yours, J5. Good luck. Buy Starks if for sale. Starks was Brian W. Did Brian answer? Don't think so. Brian, if you want to sell, Jonathan Starks sold to you right when I was looking. Okay. Right here. Yellow going to Jonathan. Okay. Where was I? Buy Starks. Elliott, sell Chipper. Chipper Jones, Elliott. Where's Elliott? Elliott. No response yet. I will check if there is one in a little. JSN and McCutcheon for trade. I got those ones. Buy Andre Johnson. Was that one up for seller trade? I highlight them. I should do two different colors. Andre Johnson and Penny for trade. Did you want to sell him, Jason? Let me see if you responded. Sold. Okay. Andre Johnson going to Greg. Sold. Buy JSN. JSN, was that a trade too? If I can't trade it, I'll sell it to you, Greg. Okay, I'll come back to that. Munoz, Warren, Matsui for sale. Munoz, Warren, Matsui for sale. Andre Dawson for trade. Buy Munoz. For Gregor. Got you, Greg. Buy Rose. Pete Rose went to Zach. Zach, do you want to sell Pete Rose? Keeping Rose, okay. I'll buy Munoz. A little behind Mark. Greg got it a little bit for you. Jason or McCutcheon for Thornton, Mark? Mark, you have Joe Thornton. Do you want to trade Joe Thornton away for JSN or Andrew McCutcheon? I'll buy Munoz and Rose. Neither available. Here's Mark. Good luck. Which one was Mark's? I think Greg had it before Mark for Munoz. So Munoz actually went to Greg. I think he's a little ahead. Buy Munoz, buy Rose, buy Munoz. So Mark is going to Greg. You'll keep Thornton, Mark. Is that what we're talking about? Okay. Buy Dawson if you can't trade him. Joe, okay. Joe, let us know if you just want to sell. If you're going to wait to trade and you want to only trade, that's fine too. And Rose, so Rose not tradable, not sellable. Munoz gone. Buy Matthew Kachuk. Was he offered? I don't think so. Let's see where he's at. Chris C, if you want to sell Matthew Kachuk to James, let me know. Gonna keep Kachuk, okay. Here's Mark. That was yours, Greg. Jonathan Stark sold to you. Got it. Buy JSN if you can't trade. Did Greg say he'd buy it first? Yeah, Greg is above. But You're next in line just in case. Thanks, Brian. Keeping Rose. Malone up for trade or sell. Malone's up for trade or sell. Boo. Buy Boggs. I'm trying to catch up here, guys. Sorry. Greg has Boggs. Greg, if you want to sell Boggs, Jason's in the market. James M. Buy Emmett. Keeping Emmett. Okay. I'll keep. Thanks. Good luck, James. Craig, JSN or McCutcheon for Keller. Keeping randoms. Okay. Gonna keep Kachuk. Okay. Think I'm caught up. There was a few that were offered. I think JSN, the trade offers you had so far, Nick, are not falling through for JSN. Greg had the offer to buy a little bit before Dustin. Sell JSN. Okay, so that's going to Greg by a few comments earlier than Dustin. Penny Hardaway, Andrew McCutcheon, Karl Malone, Andre Dawson, Hideki Matsui, Tyler Warren are the ones that are up. Keeping Boggs, I can't win football, so I have to with other teams. I got you. I hear you. You've been managing to trade the other sports for football at the very least, so some take a little longer than others. But I'll give it a second longer here, guys, since there's quite a few still outstanding on trades and sells. Then we'll open this. McCutcheon's up for sale as well. Can I sell Andre Dawson to Obi and then with that credit buy JSN? So JSN, unless you offer to buy it first, let me see if I missed that. JSN is already bought. I don't think you offered to buy it before they did. You can still sell and buy a different person or just pay less. Totally up to you, but JSN is gone. McCutcheon for sale as well. Buy Kutch, okay. Dustin's buying McCutcheon. What color have I not used? Purple. Sean Kemp for sale. I already have his jersey, believe it or not. Sean Kemp is up as well. Oops, I keep smacking my camera. Yes, I have a shirt on. Kemp, buy Kemp, says Chris. Okay. I'll do gold. I'll give it one more minute here. Buy Matsui and sell Andre Dawson. Yeah, that works. Matsui going to. Do you already have one up here, Joe? No, you don't. You're going to be gray. So the buy and the sell. So Andre Dawson, was it Obi that offered to buy Dawson above? Obi, where are we? How far up is that? Or did I just miss it? I don't even see it. Obi, did you offer to buy Dawson? Andre Dawson? I'm just missing it. Oh, there it is. Buy Dawson if you can't trade him. So Dawson going to Obi. We're getting colors upon colors upon colors. Orange we haven't done yet. Okay, perfect. So Obi buying Dawson. Joe, you're getting Matsui, so you're still a full spot. You just basically traded Dawson for Matsui. Perfect. Okay, 30 more seconds. Penny Hardaway, most of these are done. Penny Hardaway, Tyler Warren are the ones that are available. Anthony Hardaway, Tyler Warren. I'll roll some Eagle balls and we'll get going. Then again, guys, tomorrow we'll drop our stuff. I'll mention that in a second after we do our recaps. Recap singular. Didn't miss any luck on that one. Let's get two numbers here. 1, 2. First number is 65, 65. And next number is 52, not Ray Lewis, that is Clay Matthews. Clay Matthews. Okay, guys. Hardaway, Tyler Warren, last one's left. I'll check when we come back. I'll leave this up just in case there's any more trade sales. Elliot, you had $3 credit. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bought. Okay, I'm gonna grab them. Okay, looks like Penny and Warren are gonna stick. Okay, let me unhighlight them. Good luck, all. Lots of trade sales, so good luck. Sorry, trade at your own risk. Hopefully, if you sell away a hit, you trade away or buy one later on, and it makes up for it. Whoops, what did I just unhighlight? Because I didn't even do. Oh, there was 3. Karl Malone was still up too. I missed that. Sorry, I kept saying all the other 2, but not that one. Malone, Hardaway, Warren are available. I missed saying that one a few times, but I think I read it earlier. Okay. Sorry, James. That's my bad. Try to give him exposure. All right, guys. 52, 65, 65, 52. 52's on top, ready to go. Good luck, all. Yeah, agreed. 2 of you are going to hit here, the rest not, or maybe one of you, if you get lucky, double up. So good luck to everyone. 52. Cannot tell. Black bag. Still can't. Oh. Now I know. Of course, when I talk, I swear, if I say anything. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Said, can't add that one because we still have 2 Steelers in. There goes one of them. This might be the oldest jersey in the series. If it's not the oldest, it's top 4 or 5 at the very worst. I have it on the other page. I can look, but I'm pretty sure this is old as dirt in this series. We got the home and away. I think that's our last home and away I have in this series. We've opened a bunch of them. I don't think I have any other ones right now in there, and I don't think I have any other in the reserves, unless I'm forgetting one. I love these home and away or split jersey, yellow, black, white, yellow for the numbers. Jerome Bettis, it's a great jersey. Mitchell and Ness, we lose. Oh, of course, the last two we've opened are AFC North. It is a sweet jersey. Mitchell and Ness. I wonder if they say on here. They just call it split, which is how I call it too, but I thought maybe they were called home and away. Split jersey, NFL Legacy. Don't think this one is claimed, so hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Nice signature there on the 6. Jerome Bettis. Beckett certified. Someone getting a nice random hit here. Sorry, eye is picking right now to become the itchiest it's ever been in my entire life. Let's find him. There's Troy, but it's not Troy. I guess it didn't matter which Steeler. Greg, you had both Steeler jerseys random to you. Hey, I did give you some. I said that earlier. I said, Troy, at least I got you one NFL, but I guess I gave you 2. This is the other one. Jerome Bettis. Greg, nice hit. Mitchell and Ness, which I love the Mitchell and Ness's. Nikes are great too. I like them both. Mitchell and Ness kind of go cross sport, which is great. Great hit. Congrats. And it's a football jersey. He didn't hit baseball or basketball today. And that makes my brain happy that one of the older ones hits too. Mike Evans might be older. There's one other name. I can't remember who it is. That might be older too. JSN. It might be JSN. It might be the receivers that are the oldest. Of course. Great hit. Was hoping for claims, but can't be mad about a random Jerome Bettis, I guess. 65. We're kind of on a claim drought, it feels like. This is a claim. Wait. Yes, it's a claim. Here we go. That doesn't hurt because everyone's got claims. Well, I guess not everyone does. I shouldn't say that. Maybe everyone that bought a random had a claim too. Sorry, that's stupid of me. I hate it when people do that. 3, 2, 1. You can be mad at me for doing that. It's like when they look at it like, we've got NFC North here, and you don't even know, and you have no NFC North, and you can't even see the item. I just broke my own rules, so I'm sorry. But you can tell the team there, we got maroon. I guess I didn't realize this one had an inscription. Beauty. I do happen to have more McKinnons. I don't know when he'll go back in, but I've got an Adidas. I got 2 Adidas. He's one that I was fortunate enough to hit a few on, so that's cool. JSA certified here, 2014 Calder. Nathan McKinnon. There's another Avs player, Jason. I know. You were going after Yager on this one. JSA certified. He might be 3rd place in the point award this year, right? I know that. No, he might be. Is he 1st? It's McKinnon, Kucherov, and McDavid. I don't know who's 1st though right now. Great hit there. Fanatics breakaway. Avalanche. Tag down here. And I said claim. I still haven't said who claimed them, but you know who you are. Let's see. Spot 5, James. I was just saying to James that we were chatting earlier, he's had some horrible luck. Not bad to hit a claim hit, that's for sure. So I was right. It wasn't McKinnon 1st. He's 3rd. Kucherov might be the most underrated player in the league, which is hard to say for a guy like him, but it's always McKinnon and McDavid. McKinnon and McDavid. Kucherov is dang good. Year after year, too. Okay, congrats, winners. James, congrats on the McKinnon. One of the most underrated players of all time. He seems like he's just chronically underrated from people. Yes, thanks. Yeah, it's a great hit. And it's your claim, too. Thanks, Al. Congrats, winners. Yeah, see you next time. Nathan McKinnon, Jerome Bettis. I love them both. 1 random, 1 claim, but 2 awesome jerseys there. Congrats, Greg and James. So we'll have, if you're after McKinnon, we'll have another one in there. Don't know when. I like to not make it right after, but it might be one we add sooner than later. Givey, thank you. Yep. Don't forget the love giveaway. Thank you, guys. I was not even thinking about it at all, so that actually helped me. You lost on the bounty because we had 5, 3, 2, 1, 5, 1. You guys were 3. You were close until the last 2 or 3 last items were in AFC North. Recap and then giveaway. Okay. Baseball was Dominique Wilkins. Basketball, baseball. Jerseys were Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons on the Gold Rush license jersey. We're halfway through the case. I think we got a fun one hiding in there somewhere. Kyle Connor and what was the first? Oh, Jake Evans on our East Coast jerseys. Radke, this Radke case has quietly been pretty good in my opinion compared to the last few we've opened. I keep wanting to say no college yet, and we'll probably have like 3 out of the last 4 colleges because I said that. I doubt it. I bet we're through that college era there. But Jim Brown and Chase Brown, 2 Browns, both AFC North, the division that did you in. The rest are Big Owls. We had Nathan McKinnon, Jerome Bettis, beautiful jerseys. Jameson Williams, Drew Brees, J.J. McCarthy, Alex Smith, Austin Eckler, T.Y. Hilton, and Paul Warfield. Some great hits there. Congrats to everyone that hit. Sorry to those that did not, but we're going to do a giveaway. So same way we do bounty, I'm just going to put every claim in there. If you claimed a solo, I'm going to give you a shot at the solo. And my giveaway, my rules, I guess. Before I pull up the screen. Again, it is for the Jordan Love. I don't know if it was USPS or UPS. It's been a little bit. That I don't know if it got squished in the truck up against the side of a corner of a shelf or something, but it took a gouge out. Like I said, I honestly think if you remove this decal and get a new one, $10 decal, and place it just a little bit more to the right, I mean, it's pretty close to this anyways. I think it'll cover 90% of that gouge, and you won't even be able to tell. I wouldn't do that and then sell it and try to, if you're going to sell it, at least tell them there's a gouge underneath it. We're not about that here. But something I could have done and kept, but I figured, why not? Why not use it as a giveaway and then a helmet for a little bit? Jordan Love, authentic classic. Let's pull the screen up here and start getting our giveaway list. I'm going to put them over here so they're already in the middle. We'll give Jonathan S. and Vlad a spot down here too from those solos. So however many times you join is however many you get. Obi James. And again, I don't think anybody here would complain about me giving away a damaged helmet. But if you want your name removed, I'm happy to do it. I would never put one like that in my series, at least not knowingly. Had a few. Whoops, did I miss Bill B? No, it was Bill S, then Bill B. Wait, what? Bill B, Bill S. How did that? Oh, that's right. Bill B, Bill S. Ignore me. James, I got you on the random here. I'm losing my mind. So again, if we run this and this line hits, for example, it's Dustin that counts on that front line. James is represented by its own. Same up here. If this one hits, Tim hits. James is the random on its own. Tim there. Makes sense. What was the last thing I copied? It was not Fire Factory, Radke. We got a few more to do here, so give me a second because there's some randoms that got bought. Jonathan, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's a full spot, Greg, but I'm going to give you 2 since the rest of these guys are getting 1. I won't give you 3, but I'll give you 2. Jonathan, Greg, Dustin. Jonathan, Greg, Dustin. Jonathan, Greg, Dustin. Jonathan, Greg, Dustin. Chrissy, Obi, and Joe. Chrissy, Obi, and Joe. Chrissy, Obi, and Joe. Okay. How many entries is that? 180? 160. Did I miss one? I feel like we usually have more than that. Did I miss hockey? I missed hockey, right? Craig to Tom R. Jonathan and Vlad. And then did I go straight to Greg and Bill S? Good thing I looked at that. That seemed like a lot less than normal. 25 names. Greg, Bill, Bill, Greg, Bill, Bill. Look at that. I cut that one. That could have been fun. Whoops. You guys didn't even say anything. Could have gotten away with it. Did anybody be honest? Anybody notice I did that? Or that would have been our little secret. Yeah, I was going to say it should be more 160. That's more like it. 188. No solos here besides the ones that got cleaned down here. I should put my name on Trent Frederick so I have one chance to win back my Jordan Love. I think that's all of them, guys. Okay. Got them copied. Let's go up here. No one's talking anyways. Okay. 188 is what it should be. We're going to run it 7 times like we always do. 188 is the number. Top name on the 7th will get the Sword Fight Jordan Love. If you end up doing a project and buying a new decal for $10 and using a hair dryer to put it on, send me a picture after. 5, 6. Top one wins here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Greggy. Greg E. James just behind Brian, Bill, Trevor, Jonathan, Elliott, Jason, Elliott. To read off the top 10. Spot of shame, but not really. Brian W. Greg winning the freebie, the Jordan Love Authentic. If you need some help on how to do it, our buddy Bill B is pretty good at doing this stuff. Are you still here, Bill B? I was going to ask you a different question, Bill B. But I forgot earlier, and I'm not sure if you're still here. Congrats, Greg. Giveaway Jordan Love going to you. If you are still here, Bill. It's the closest you've ever been. Yeah, spot 2, James. Sorry, man. So dang close on the freebie. Okay, we'll try again for the mini helmets and stuff on Monday since we didn't tie. I'm going to share in this, and we're going to call tonight, guys. We already did a recap. Congrats. If anything's going in the corner, I didn't know one at least is going in there. Let me know, and I'll post them. And then tomorrow, look for Fire Factory. Look for licensed jerseys. I'll add 4 new jerseys in. We hit football and hockey, so that was football, hockey, and basketball, which ironically is, I think, the 4 that I had pre-put there. One of them was Sertan, so we're going to change it. Jim Brown may go. Okay. Oh, that's the closest. Oh, I already read that. All right, guys. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Look for the stuff tomorrow. Any questions, anything staying, please message me tonight, and I'm happy to respond. If it takes me a little bit, send me another reminder, but I'm a little behind again on some messages, so I will get there. Okay, peace. Have a great night, guys.